This is a kids and family HIIT class, about 30 minutes long. I'm Jody, this is Maggie, and Oliver. So if you have kids, get them up and moving with you. If you find yourself watching this, you're an adult and you don't even have kids, do it with us anyway. It's a HIIT workout for anybody, and you can vary the level of your intensity. We are going to do intervals, so we'll have breaks, but when I ask you to exercise, we're going to go hard. Right now, we're just warming up. So we will go through several different exercises just to get you moving, starting with a jump rope. So grab your jump rope. If you're not up for hopping, you don't have to really hop. You don't have to leave the floor. We're just going through several exercises, 30 seconds at a time. If you don't like something, feel free to change it however you want to do it. As long as you're moving, great. All right, jumping jacks. So get your feet moving in and out. Let's move those arms forward and side. You can do this workout inside or outside, wherever you have space. Crunching not necessary, don't just yet. You do not have to move at our pace or with the music, go at your own pace. All right, we're gonna be doing some lunges back. So pick a leg, big step back to lunge, and alternate legs, big step back. Let's add in the arms, pull back. Pull the elbows back. Evidently my kids don't like the arm movement. You don't have to either, that's okay. So as you see my lunge, I'm lowering my back knee towards the floor. Big step. Just getting the heart rate up a little bit at a time. All right, we're squatting. Squat, heel lift. I'm gonna back up so you can see my whole body. Down and up, you can form fists and then blades as you reach for the ceiling or the sky. All right, knees up. Start with those knees, then get your elbows wide, and let's twist the upper body. Bring in one elbow forward at a time with the opposite knee. You can move around the room with any of these. You don't have to stay put. All right, this time start with wide feet, kick your heels back. It's all good, we're just moving in different ways. Getting everything warmed up. Next one. We're going to inchworm down, so that means that you're going to bend forward, crawl out with your hands to that plank position, then crawl back towards your feet and roll up. Just keep going. Keep going. Go one more. Sumo squat, so set those feet wide, elbows out about shoulder height. Get a good squat with knees wide. And if you want to add that knee lift right up to that elbow, or you can just do wide squats, it's okay. They let the squats and lunges come in your way. If you watched the last video and were a little confused by it, I made this one a little more simple. We'll do the exercises together this time, so you don't have to remember or think about anything. All right, so that was our warm-up. We are moving on to set number 1. We'll have a set 1 and set 2. Now, if you haven't gotten water yet, you might want to go grab that. You don't need anything else. Just make sure you have shoes on. You have some space. And you're ready. So intervals, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. We will go 4 exercises that are all very similar, and then we'll switch to 4 more exercises that are very similar. We'll get a break. We'll repeat. So it's about an 8 to 10 minute set. Use those short rests to catch your breath. And 20-10. So 20 seconds. Not long. Are you ready? First one. We're going to be moving side to side. So find space in your room where you can move side to side. First one, you imagine you're on a line, and one foot's forward, one foot's back. And just move side to side for 20 seconds, and I'll tell you when to rest. They're ready. So, you ready? Find your line, go side to side on it. Feet forward and back. Use the floor. We have a lot more space here. Use it. Feet forward and back as you move on your line. That's side to side. All right, take a break. Next one changes a little bit. You're still moving on that line side to side. This time you're going high knees as far across as you can in your space. Go, high knees. You are not turning side to side. You are facing forward the whole time. Your knees and shoulders are facing forward the whole time. But you're taking these little steps as you move side to side with big knees, big high knees. They're doing it. They're just over there. Take a break. All right, so that was 2. Next one. We are going to move side to side this time like there are logs laying on the ground, and you're going to hop over it, and then you hop over the next log. They're all lined up here. Go. So you're trying to get up high. Use those arms. Help you out. I imagine like a telephone pole. It's laying down. I'm hopping over it. There's another one there. I'm hopping over it. There's one more that's similar to this. Same telephone poles are laying on the floor. You're going to use both feet to try to jump over. If you don't like that, go back to one of the other versions. Go. You don't have to jump. If you want to simply step over it, great. You have the energy to hop. This is your higher intensity level. Do not face the side though. Facing forward. Now, that's too easy. All right, moving on to the next set of 4. We're starting out on the floor. We are going to be doing mountain climbers. So find yourself here, and knees are coming into the center for 20 seconds. Come on down and go. So make sure you're not looking at your feet or knees. Look out at the floor in between your hands. Your hands are about underneath your shoulders or wider. We're working abdominals, core strength here. And take a break and stay down because we're going to be on the floor. Maggie, we can't see you at all. You want to move over here? We want to see you. Next one are push-ups. Take your hands wide. You can have your knees on the floor. Go. 20 seconds of push-ups. You can be on your toes if you can do any on your toes. Awesome. Keep going. Maggie's doing some great push-ups. You can't see her on camera, but she's doing some great push-ups. Take a break, stay on your knees. We have 2 more down on the floor. Back to mountain climbers. This time, I would like to see this from you guys. Knees across. Go. 20 seconds again. This doesn't have to be fast, but it can be if you're full of energy today. You start with your feet wide. Bring the knee in and across.
I'm slipping.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Just moving position here. One more down on the floor. We're doing push-ups again. If you want an extra challenge, you can do tricep push-ups, which means you set your hands in a little closer and you keep the elbows in close. Or you can do regular push-ups. Here we go, 20 seconds. We get a break after this. A good minute or so after this one. So keep going. Yes, you can. You can be on your knees. You get in a couple, be proud. It's good. Almost. All right, get a sip of water. Come up off the floor. You get a minute or so rest. Got your breath. All right, so we're halfway through this set. After this break, we go back to our 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Different exercises, but we'll build on them just like we were doing. Next one, there are squats. Different versions to keep it interesting. And always remember those versions as we go. If you don't like one along the way, go back to a previous one. It's okay. Just keep moving. All right. So same thing. We have 8 sets all together. First 4 are versions of squats. First one being we're going to have wide feet, toes and knees turned out. We're going to stay low. Little squat pulses. Maybe you lift your heels for fun. Maybe you do little hops for fun. Those are fun. You ready? Is that a minute? We're going to call it a minute. Here we go. 20 seconds on. Stay low. Feel my knees are staying bent, right? Keep your head up, Oliver. Keep your head up. We're not looking at the floor. These will drive your heart rate up really fast. So take a break. Next version, you're on break though. Next version, you're gonna just squat and lift the heels. Feet in a little more narrow. Just like we did in the warm-up. Go. Down and up, but keep the head up. Keep looking forward the whole time as you sit back. That was 2. 2 more versions. The next one, we have our elbows out, and we're going to be hopping in and out as we stay low. Ready? Get low, stay low as you hop your feet in and out. Fast or as slow as you want to go. Oliver's challenging us to keep up with them. Yeah, it's hard, especially if you're doing it right and staying low. Really hard. Don't stop, don't stop. All right, now's your break. One more version of squats. This is the funnest one. Feet are close together. Oh, star jack. It doesn't have to be a jump. It can be like this, or just jumping jacks, go. It can be like this. You can add that hop. Come on, give me space, I want it. Come on, Maggie. Jumping jacks are fine.
Too tired.
I'm moving more slowly, but it's a lot more intense. All right, moving on to versions of burpees. Easiest one, I want you to simply come down, step your feet out, in, and stand. Go. 20 seconds on, come on. This is your simplest version of burpees. If you really don't want to get down on the floor, you're doing squats, okay? And that's fine, that's not giving up. Squats are a great exercise, so always go back to that if you need something different. Take a break. 10 seconds. Woo! We have 3 sets to go, and then we have a longer break. Next one, I want you to try to hop the feet out and in and stand. So get low, hands down, go. Go. It's only 20 seconds. You don't even have to come all the way up. Hop the feet wide. Come up in that squat position. Come on, 2 more, but you're on break. Next one, you want to add on? You can. You can add that hop. You don't have to. You can still crawl down and up. It was already happened. Let's go. So wide, you get low, get out into that plank. Come up, hop or not. Can look kind of like a jumping jack. Jumping jack could be a good substitute for this right now. 1 more. You're gonna do that burpee. You're gonna hop forward, turn around, new burpee, hop forward, turn around. There you go, if you want it, go, last one. Remember, jumping jacks, good option, Oliver. This is for those of us who have lots of energy to spend today.
Not really.
Almost, last one. All right, take a break. You are through that whole set 1. It was a long one. Set number 2 should be a little slightly shorter, but different. Get some water. Keep moving. Do not sit down right now. 2 main sets. We are done with our first one. Okay? So we are over halfway through the workout. Thank you. All right. So I'll explain the next one while you're catching your breath. You're still walking around, moving. Woo! but again, you move your own pace. So we are going to be alternating 30 seconds and 15-second intervals. The 30-second is going to be either a squat or a lunge version. I will show you before each one. And the 15 seconds, you're going to be jogging or not jogging and just having high knees, okay? I'll show you as we go. There's nothing that you have to remember. The first one is a pulsing lunge for 30 seconds. So pulse 3 times. You can step in and switch. Pulse 3 times. Okay, if you want the higher intensity version, you can jump to switch that lunge. You have to. That's the first one. And then when we get to the squats, it'll be similar where we pulse and we can jump to switch. Jump to switch, or you can step out and step in. Right? Okay. Squats and lunges. Only 4 sets, and then we will get a break. So let's go for them. 30 seconds on, 15-second rest. Start with that pulsing lunge. Step 1 foot way back and go. Pulse. The leg, big step back. Back knee is going towards the floor. Front knee stays over the ankle. If you have the energy to hop and switch, use the arms. Really helps. These are slightly longer intervals, so we're not going quite as hard, quite as fast. But we want good quality. We want to make sure the knees and the toes face forward as we lunge. Now we're not stopping. Our rest is actually high knees. Go. We're not stopping. This is 15 seconds of either high knees walking or high knees jogging. Okay, keep going. Now we're ready for our squats. Narrow squat pulse, wide squat pulse, and you just keep going. You stay low. Remember, you can jump or you can step in and out. But I want to see the squat where you stick your butt back behind you and you keep your knees over your ankles. Keep your head up. Good stepping version. Just get into that low squat. That's the important part. You really sit into your heels. In between. Knees up. You can just walk or you can jog. If you're using those arms too, you're getting added exercise. Good, we're back to our lunges. Big step back, we're not stopping. Pulse lunge, step in and switch. Pulse for 3, step in and switch. Or wind it up and hop. Come on, lunging and switch. Lunging and switch. Good. As long as we're having fun. All right, we're not stopping. High knees or jog. Go. Remember, we can't see you. It looks like you have energy there, but I can't see you. You've got energy. We're onto our squats. Narrow and wide. Go. Pulse for 3. Narrow. Step wide. Pulse for 3. Wide. Narrow. Or there's the energy. If you have it, Oliver, here's where you show it off. Here's our higher intensity, the 15 seconds we catch our breath. All right, we're on that 15 seconds. Knees up. Or you can jog. All right, break time. Good. We go through that one more time, slightly different, but still the same format where we're switching squats, jogging, lunges, jogging, squats, jogging, lunges, jogging. Okay, so get that sip of water, catch your breath, keep moving. All right, we're almost there, guys. Yes, we should feel fatigued. Yes, we're working really hard. There's not that much to go. So this time when we do our lunges, instead of stepping back, we're going to step side to side. So watch, when we're doing our 30 seconds of lunging, it's going to be a side lunge to the right and a side lunge to the left. Doesn't matter which is which. And let's shoot that free throw. Side lunge, shoot the free throw. That's 30 seconds. When we get to our 15 seconds, we're not going to stop again. Instead, we're going to jog this time with our feet back. Okay, so we're not stopping. We have 4 sets. And we go. Hold on. Almost there, though. seconds of catching our breath while we still jog. And we have a side-to-side lunge. Go. Lunge one side, lunge the other side. Get out that basketball and shoot your free throw. If you don't want to hop with your free throw, maybe lift your heels. Okay? So this is 30 seconds. Side lunges, free throw. Almost through that first one. If you get stuck, you can. All right, this time we're jogging with feet back, 15 seconds. If you really need to stop and just really take it slower, fine. This is your time to kind of active recovery. So next, squat. This one's fun, wide squat. We hop forward, we turn around, go. 30 seconds, squat, hop, turn, use your arms. If you don't want to hop, step forward, turn around. I still want you to do the squat. Hop with both feet or not. If you use your arms, they really help. Work up to that hopping. You don't have to do it day one. Okay, active recovery. We're jogging, feet back. Come on, on camera, Matt. You're doing it. You might as well show your work. All right, we're almost there. We did the lunges one more time, squats one more time. Here we got the lunges, side to side.
She's hiding.
Side, side, free throw, go. We're doing this. Come on, basketball players. Get that ball, shoot it. I'm so much better without the ball.
I'm better with the ball. I don't want to aim. Why are you behind me?
Because I don't have space up there.
Just on my foot. She's so much space.
All right, jogging, feet back. I'm taller than you guys. If I go too close, it cuts my head off. And that looks weird. But you can go all the way forward, so that's why you can be in the front.
Yeah, I can go.
We're still jogging or walking. Come on. Wide squat, one more time, go. Hop forward, turn. Come on, guys.
Wait.
Last one of these. Use your space. Make it big if you can. Don't forget the squat each time. Almost. 5 seconds. Keep it up.
Oh, a squat.
All right, last time.
You forgot the squat.
We're active recovery now, okay? We are done with that set. We are either jogging or just walking.
I need
Now,
water.
we're bringing it down. Go ahead, if you're dying for water, grab that sip of water.
Oh my gosh.
But don't leave just yet with your heart rate up. I want you still moving. But we'll bring it down a little at a time. Hard part over. So let's go back with kicking those feet. Start with a wide stance, kicking your feet back. Just bringing it down. So let's very slowly lower it, the intensity, the speed. All right. Yes, we should be winning. But we can feel good about that really hard, intense workout. So HIIT, high intensity interval training. So that's exactly what you just did. What we did, we worked really hard. Step, touch. So start with me, feet together, side to side. We're just bringing the heart rate down as we were jumping. Doing a lot. Now this workout is a good warm up for kids. Don't let them tell you they've had enough exercise for the day.
Enough.
No, they can go outside now and play for another hour, running around. That's what they need. Adults, we might be set for the day. All right, walking forward and back. Take a few steps and a few steps back. Just using your space. We don't want to get everybody dizzy. Not right now. All right, heels forward. I want you to swing those arms.
Ow.
Just loosen up the shoulders. Tap your heel in front. Set those feet down now. These are called elephant swings. Just swing shoulder forward to back. Make those arms just limp so they wrap around you. Good. Let's stretch a little bit. I want you to go ahead and set your hands on your knees and round your back. Cat stretch and then cow. Cat stretch and cow. So we're moving our back each direction. You can do this on the floor if you want. They can't see you on that. You can move over here. They can see you. It can be done on the floor, absolutely. But this is done with just slowly with control. And roll up. Set a foot in front and sit back onto your back leg with your toe up so that you feel the back of your leg, your hamstring and calf muscles stretching.
All we see is your foot.
And then switch to the other leg. Stretch that hamstring out. Take wide feet. Go ahead and just hang forward. If you want to leave one hand centered and rotate the other up to the ceiling, good twist. If your hand doesn't touch the floor, that's okay. You can twist without it being on the floor. And then switch.